Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Oh, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Makes the grab. It's Adams. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Etienne. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away.
Number 92 on to kick it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He'll pitch it. He shreds the tackle. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle made after the completion. The offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. It's good timing when the receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Great cut there. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's hit...
Touchdown, Alabama. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
14, Georgia, 0.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powering through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That's caught. It's Humphreys.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. On the return, it's Hamilton. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christina, the spread out over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came.
Touchdown, Bama. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a...
Going for a big play downfield. Pass caught down to the 20. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Alabama now operating in the red zone. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. His pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Quarterback still with the football. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. That said, let's get back to the field, and our guys in the...
On the returner lost the ball. Return begins inside the 10.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big hit at the end, but taking a fresh set of downs.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Jukes to get free. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stiff arms the man. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's complete downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to extend the play. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. He's moving out of the pocket now. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the...
Touchdown, tied. This offense is still clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He makes the grab. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Law. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. QB decides to keep it here. The ball is loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out after a solid gain on third and long, but it's a fake. Looking to pass for it. So on fourth down now, on the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Launches downfield. Jukes to get past a man. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle was finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50, inside the 40, inside the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Fresh set it out to the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all be telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Oh, it's a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
He's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also...